Alright, you guys, Chasing Mavericks stars Gerard Butler as Frosty Hanson, a surf legend in the surfing world, and it's basically about the story of Jay Moriarty, a teen surfer from back in the 2000s or early 1990s to 2000s, of course. So Gerard Butler basically is this big name surfer who believes in these waves called Mavericks, and they're like big, humongous waves, and they only come by every now and then that nobody believes in, but he knows they exist. And then so when he knows they're coming, he and his 4 friends goes out to ride those waves. And basically Jay is a little boy at the time, and he's a big surfing phenomenon too. He wants to ride those waves, and he likes surfing. And then we fast forward 7 years later in the future, and he's a young adult or a teenager, about 15, and he wants Gerard Butler to teach him how to ride those waves and how to be the best surfer possible. Now, this film got scrutinized. It got hate left and right. Critics hate it. Everybody just hated this movie. I don't understand why everybody pissed on this movie so badly. I thought the movie was pretty good. Okay, I like Chasing Mavericks, and no, it's not because I'm biased. I'm not biased because I'm a fucking extreme sports fan, which it also includes surfing. No, that's not it at all. I just believe this was a decent film, and the amount of hate it got ridicules me and the respect of Jay Moriarty. Okay, it's a slap in the face to him, you know. It's a slap in the face to Jay that nobody saw this movie, that nobody even gave it a chance. Budget with this movie was $20 million, and it only made 8.7. That is, Jay would have been happy this movie would have made money. Okay, but no, we all disrespected them and said fuck you. We don't give a fuck. But I do, because this movie was awesome. And Elisabeth Shue plays his mother, of course. The acting all around is pretty good. I mean, Gerard Butler and Elisabeth Shue alone are a good casting. The boy who plays Jay Moriarty, he's pretty decent. His girlfriend was alright. Even the main antagonist of the film, if you can call it that, was the bully that Jay grew up with. Also, he was pretty decent. His friends, no. Like, the bully's friends, no. Jay's best friend, not really. Don't really care about them because they're not really in there much. Okay? Now, even though I hate PG-13 rated movies, I actually felt that this film should have been PG-13. There's a few things in here that should have made this film PG-13, but I guess they wanted to make it for everybody, so they made it PG, even though PG-13 is everybody anyways. But whatever, I'm not complaining. I just wish they would have made it a bigger rating than PG-13, because we could see a lot more stuff. And the film does suffer a little bit. There are a lot of quick cuts to scenes that should have been finished. Like, there's a scene where something happens to Gerard Butler's wife, and Jay goes to back home, and he lays next to his mom, and he just sits there and ponders at the ceiling. Why did Dad leave us? And she turns over and basically puts her arm on his shoulder, and she basically says, "He didn't leave us. He left me." And then it cuts to something else. I really wanted that scene to be completed. I felt that there should have been a lot more to that scene. I felt there should have been a lot more to the scene where he and his girlfriend basically tells him that she wants to be his future wife. You know what I'm saying? If any woman told me that, I'd be awesome. But basically tells him that, and he kisses her. I obviously felt that could have been a little bit longer too. Maybe a love scene or two. I don't fucking know. I'm just thinking. A lot of stuff should have been finished, but we got a lot of quick cuts. That did bother me a little bit. But then when it came down to the surfing, I loved it. It was decent. It was good stuff. All around good stuff. And for that, I'm giving Chasing Mavericks a B+. I thoroughly enjoyed this film. I didn't enjoy those quick cuts so much. Not a lot. So let me know what you guys think about Chasing Mavericks down below. Did y'all like this film? Did y'all hate it? What do y'all think about Jay Moriarty in theory? Did y'all see any of his work or something like that? Let me know down below, and I'll catch y'all later.